Let's go and get started, guys. So one of the biggest arguments I see people make is you're at a job interview, you shouldn't do anything that will draw more attention to yourself, that will draw attention away from the matter at hand, which is the interview. And personally, I think that's a bullshit argument, and the reason why is because you dress up, right? You don't walk in there with a t-shirt, cargo shorts, flip-flops, most basic thing ever, and you sit down and interview, right? You go in there either with a nice suit, a nice button-up, you go in there with nice shoes, and most likely also a nice watch. And it's always funny because people say, oh, well, shouldn't wear a fragrance, that's going to draw too much attention away from the interview. And these same people are probably going in there with a giant freaking Rolex on their wrist, and they're waving their wrist around, showing their watch, and that is probably going to, again, take attention away from the interview and focus it on that nice watch you have on your wrist. So I think that's kind of a bullshit excuse. Oh, it's going to draw attention away. If you're the one making that argument, then I better not see you walk in there with a super nice watch, super nice shoes, because that would probably draw attention away from the interview more so than a fragrance. Now that does bring me to my next point. If you are a guy that only has a couple fragrances, maybe you have like 1 million, maybe you have like Invictus, something along those lines, like Eros, you just have a few, those get the job done for you, then I would not recommend you wear those to the interview. Those would not work good. Even if you only went with like one spray or something, still it just isn't going to work good. So if you do choose to wear a fragrance, choose something that is classy, choose something that is upscale, okay? Prada L'Homme, Dior Homme Eau, Dior Homme Intense, maybe if it's colder. Even something like a Ventus, go with one spray of a Ventus, that would be great. I know some people again get mad about that one because apparently it is too strong. Go with one spray, that's not going to be too strong. All right, even Green Irish Tweed, just something along those lines that isn't going to be too offensive, just something that is clean, fresh, smells great. Again, no 1 million, no Invictus Aqua, along those lines, that just isn't going to work. You want something that's clean and fresh, and you want to go light on the trigger. Now again, if you're wearing a fragrance, maybe you overspray, then yes, that could absolutely draw attention away from the interview, and it may not work out in your favor. But again, go light on the sprays, go with a fragrance that isn't going to offend anyone, and you're going to be fine. Again, going back to the example earlier, wearing a giant ass Rolex on your wrist, I'm pretty sure the person interviewing you is going to notice that, and again, that could lead off into another conversation. So it really just depends. Again, if you're wearing the right fragrance, if you're not overspraying, I think you'll be fine. It'll make a great addition to your outfit. And again, I'm not saying it's wrong of you to wear a nice watch, to wear nice shoes. I'm just saying that it's in the same thing. Fragrance is a part of your outfit, so if you choose the proper fragrance and you don't go overboard with it, then it's going to complement you and it's going to be fine. But using that whole argument of drawing attention away from the interview is kind of dumb, because you're assuming that the fragrance is going to be super loud, super obnoxious, and some cloying, disgusting fragrance. Well, people who know what they're doing, know about fragrances, aren't going to wear something like that. They're going to wear something that's clean, that's fresh, and that'll work. That's pretty much all I had to say about it. That's my take on whether or not you should wear fragrance to a job interview. Again, let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Love to have a discussion with you. I think that's all I have for this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time.